we got to play this audio. This is the weirdest thing. Everybody's talking about this. Bill Belichick was sitting down for an interview with CBS, and they're in this room off to the side, as you might imagine on these interviews. It's like they have the whole setup. Bill Belichick's in a chair, the CBS guy's in a chair. Off to the side, you have the production crew sitting behind a table, looking at monitors and everything. And then right there is Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, who is, how old is she?
24.
She's young.
Right? You're 24 years old.
24. He's
70. We haven't mentioned he's 72.
73. He's 73 now. Yeah.
I'm not an ageist.
I am.
48-year difference. As a dad, what's her dad think of? Her dad doesn't have much in common with Bill Belichick.
Yeah, her dad would go like, "Yeah, Bill Belichick's kind of an old man."
Yeah, he's the next. Her dad's the next generation down.
He might be too. There's a very good chance that her dad is in his late 40s.
If not older.
Isn't that wild?
Yes.
Like he could have had her, and his wife could have had her like 20-something.
Right.
He would be in his late 40s. Like,
maybe mid-40s.
He might be 50 years old, a 50-year-old man, which would make him 23 years younger than Bill Belichick. This is all speculation. We don't know what we're talking about. Let's play the awkward audio. Let's just play it here.
Make sure that's the...
Jordan was a constant presence during our interview.
You have Jordan right over there. Everybody in the world seems to be following this relationship. They've got an opinion about your private life. It's got nothing to do with them, but they're invested in it. How do you deal with that?
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
It's a topic.
Huh? Is that weird to you?
That's her taking over control of the content of the interview with a man who has accomplished more than any coach in history?
Yeah.
And she's dictating?
Sitting there with CBS. This is like CBS's primetime stuff.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there just saying, she's 24 years old. I don't understand, like, the dynamic there. Is there something, Laura, when you watch this, because you're much closer to her age than any of us in here, when you watch this.
And you've got a grandfather, so you can relate to both sides of it.
Yeah. And you know old men. Not like she does, but like, I don't know.
In a different way, sure.
Moving on.
But the question, like, what do you think about this relationship? What's going on here?
The top comment I saw was that her energy feels really sinister. And that's how I feel about the whole thing. She's like peering up. It feels like she's hovering. What
does that mean? Like, is she trying to direct him? And like, I mean, it's not an elder abuse situation because he seems like he's mentally with it.
He's with it. He's got it going on. Yeah. But when around her, he lets himself go. And back to the childlike innocence of a young love.
There's something else going on here. I don't get it.
There's something weird about this relationship that neither of them want to share.
And why won't they talk
about it?
Yeah. Like, how did you guys meet? We're not talking about
it.
I think
now that's all I want to talk about. How do they meet?
It'd be easier to find something that wasn't weird about this because I mean, literally everything about this relationship is weird.
Yeah,
he met her when she was a 21-year-old cheerleader 2 years before the split from his wife.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird stuff.
We're
not talking about how we met. Weird stuff.